I don't pray like I'm supposed to. Sometimes my palms are two negative poles being forced together. All I feel is resistance. I find myself apologizing for my existence more than I'm thanking God for life. Sometimes I wonder why the Lion of Judah would concern himself with the thoughts of an insect. A dung beetle will push a giant ball of feces for 200 meters, which is the same as a person pulling two buses for 12 miles. Sometimes I get so caught up in my day-to-day mess that I forget to pray. Sometimes I am the mess that can't get anywhere on my own. I don't know how to be a good Christian. I thought I did once. Back when salvation was about knowing memory verses and resisting Saturday morning cartoons. Back when I thought I could buy eternal life with my best suit or my piggy bank. Back when my Adventist culture grew so full of itself, it could cough up a tradition and call it good doctrine. The first time I got baptized, I knew God like a distant relative. Someone that I only visited because my parents made me. Someone I love and respect, but only called to say thank you when they sent my birthday money. The second time I got baptized, I knew God like the world's best hand sanitizer, something to make me feel clean in a world full of germs, something that I could leave and come back to after I've already done my dirt. I've been a Christian since birth and didn't really meet God until I was 20 years old. I was standing alone on top of a hill when all the campus was still except for a low whistling wind and an ocean of trees waving their leaves in praise of their creator. We just stood there in silence, like two old friends in front of the fireplace, embracing this small comfort. And when we finally talked, that's all it was. No grand proclamation of undying love, no front for the people to call me holy, just a talk, just a relationship. Just a reminder of how easy it can be to be a Christian. Sometimes I wish I had been taught to love God first. I wish I had learned to laugh with him before I ever learned to sing, because I can't think of a better way to praise. Maybe it would be so much easier to press my hands together, to ask for forgiveness, to throw out my pride and cry out for guidance. Lately, I've been learning to just know God, to listen when he talks, to find peace in the midst of fear. I'm learning to walk around this world with God the same way you walk into a party with all your boys around you, like people gonna notice us. Like I know if something pops off, he got my back, that Gideon confidence. I'm learning to love like Hosea, to trust like Joshua, to surrender like Paul, to connect like Jesus. And didn't they call him a heretic? Wasn't Hosea with a prostitute? Didn't Paul commit treason? Aren't these the reasons that we are so afraid to come before God? Honestly, the more I learn, the less I care to be a good Christian. Most days, I don't even know what that means. I just know a long time ago, Enoch had a conversation with God that was so good, they never wanted it to end. So they didn't. And maybe that's how we're supposed to pray. As if every conversation is a walk we don't want to come back from. Not because this God is the one who's going to save my life, but because this relationship is the one that made it worth living.